أعوذ بالله السميع العليم من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Madam Chair, Commissioners, Lead Counsel, Assistant Lead Counsel, viewers and listeners, members of the press, good morning and welcome to our daily proceedings of this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters. Without further ado, I have the honor to yield the floor to Madam Chair for our next item on our today's agenda. Madam Chair, over to you.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. I will now call on Honorable Sila to lead us in Muslim prayers and Ms. Cox to lead us in the Christian prayers, lead counsel. Thank you.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين ورثا واسعا مباركا وأمل طيب وسيات البدن اللهم افتح قلوبنا بالعلم أعوذ بالله من شر النساء ومن شر الشياطين والسلطان الله ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين آمين. I wouldn't mind to do both.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from all evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Council, can you?
Good morning, Mr. Witness. Good morning, Mr. Witness. Welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters. Can you hold on to this mic, please? Here you stand before the camera here. Hold the mic. Mr. Witness, what is your religion? I mean, what is your religion? In which language do you wish to speak or do your testimony? Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation? Okay, Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. Then place your hand on the Holy Quran, or you hold it. Hold the Holy Quran. And then repeat after me. I, Sidisi, Dibba, do swear that I will speak the truth. Can you speak into the mic, please?
I speak the truth,
The whole truth,
and nothing
and nothing but the truth.
but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me Okay, you may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness has been sworn. I have the honor to hand over to the witness to you for us to proceed. You may kindly take your seat. Thank you.
Good morning, Mr. Dibba.
Good morning.
You are welcome.
Thank you very much.
Council, can we proceed?
Good morning, sir. Good morning, Mr. Witness. Here. Can you please tell us your names?
I beg, can you speak louder because,
Can you please tell us your names?
can I?
Please tell us your names.
Sidisi Dibba.
And where do you live?
And
Where do you live?
Quinala.
What is your occupation?
I was one time a cooperative SECO manager.
A SECO manager.
Yeah.
Retired?
Well, okay, fine, yeah.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
No.
No? Okay. You provided a statement to the commission?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
And you signed the statement that you prepared?
And
Did you sign the statement?
yes.
They're going to show you the statement so that you can check whether that's the statement that you provided.
Yeah.
Is that the statement?
Yeah. It's my
Could you please speak into the mic?
Can I?
To speak into the mic. If you can, Mr. Gay,
Yeah, okay.
maybe bring the mic closer to him.
Thank you very much. It's my signature.
Great. Now, there are documents that are attached to that statement, right?
Okay.
Did you provide those documents?
Yes.
Now, those are copies. Do you have the originals of those documents?
Yeah, I think so. Yes, I have the originals.
Okay. Can you provide us with the originals?
That's one there.
No. Can you, okay, give me the witness statement. Let me detach it whilst he looks for the others. Chairperson, I apply to tender the witness statement of Mr. Sidisi Dibba, which the witness has acknowledged as his statement. It's dated the 23rd of October 2023. We'll allow him to provide the original documents so that we can tender those.
The witness statement of Mr. Sidisi Dibba, dated the 23rd of October 2023 and signed by him, is hereby admitted in evidence and marked as LGC/SD/MKAC/001.
Can the Commission please? I'm grateful. Mr. Dibba, did you find some more originals?
I give.
Did you find some more original documents
Yeah,
from the
almost.
bundle? Can I
Yeah.
have those?
What else?
Can I have the ones that you've already found?
The ones I signed.
That you found?
Almost all the documents I wrote, I've signed them. Almost all the documents I've written, I've signed them.
Yes, so the original documents, you provided some copies to the Commission, and you're now looking for the originals. So can I have the originals that you have located?
Yeah, let me see. What the- These are the documents. Huh? set. Salaries. Suspension.
Chair, I'll be guided, but perhaps it might be prudent to stand the matter down shortly so that the witness can put his documents together.
Yes.
Yes, he may as well. We will give him when we come back at 1. He can, the ones he has been able to sort out.
He's only sorted out 2.
Huh?
He's only sorted out 2.
2, yes. But since we will have a long break at 1 o'clock, he will be able to sort out the
We
remaining.
may need those documents.
The documents he will want to.
They're the documents that are attached to his statement.
They are attached to the statement. Mr. Dibba? The documents that, the copies of the documents that are attached to the statement,
That's right.
you have all the originals of them?
Almost, I have some, almost all.
That is what you are sorting out?
Yes.
How long do you want us to give you?
How many?
How long do you want to take? Or are you done?
No, not yet. They are mixed up with the papers here.
Okay,
I have almost all of them with me here.
okay.
Yeah.
So you just give us what you have,
Yeah, just
and
give-
perhaps, yes, what is remaining. If
Yeah.
it is not available there, we could give you time to look for it.
all right.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, Mr. Dibba, if you have sorted out all those ones that you have the original, can you give it to the,
Okay, fine. Thank you.
yes, so that we admit the ones that you have,
Okay.
yes.
Finance committee. Finance and establishment.
Naman dimbali ko.
Finance and contract. Okay. Okay. Finance and establishment. Finance and establishment. Finance and contract. Well, I don't know which one they will, but it's our finance and contract.
Mr. Dibba, do we give you time to sort out your documents? The ones you have attached to your statement?
Statement.
Maybe 10, 15 minutes?
15 minutes.
15 minutes. All right. We are going to rise for 15 minutes to allow Mr. Dibba to sort out his documents. Thank you.
As a commission, please.
meeting. Yeah, this is what I'm talking from. April. I think I will get from that. Yes. Briefing held on 17th March. This is another one, 17th March. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this one is 17. So, no, this one. The man who was standing there. He said this one. This is my own copy. Yeah. Yes. This is the copy given to me. Yeah. So find on the coach.
This is the time for us to start together and work hard. This is the hood forever. You want Billy Gay. Look at me by one and take it one nation. Let's talk about the good attitude we have in Gambia. Different tribes, different religion, but one people. Yaku fast jump gonna liggay, all things bright. Jamoni na lol, mun hadal iblis ñu neen la. Nañu takku liggéey boole xoli te doon benn jàmm ak salam lañu wax Gambia. One nation, one people, yeah. Bu ñu àndee ji bokk ndey ak baay. Loo am nga yéene la ko, lu ma am nga yéene ma ko. Takku liggéey nu ko jiitu réew mi bëggee. Takku liggéey nu ko jiitu réew mi bëggee. Gambia doon dëkk bu gën a nee ci Afrique. Gambia dëkk du ko gën a nee ci Afrique.
Gambia Mikilin, Gambia, Gambia Sikilin, Gambia, Gambia Kankilin. Let's live in peace, love, unity. Gambia, Gambia Mikilin, Gambia, Gambia Sikilin.
MBT Music.
What I hale ila lady this ilati hope ben si ari wala be bel to Gambia nabe Gambia yela riu milad ego and the bolo.
This is the time for us to stand together and work hard. This is the hood forever. You want you walk Billy Gay. Lumami by one and take it one nation. Let's talk about the good attitude we have in Gambia. Different tribes, different religion, but one people. Yaku fast jump gonna league all things bright. Jamoni na lol, mun hadal iblis nyunen la. Nanyu taku ligay bole holy. They don't bend jamak salam lenyu wa Gambia. One nation, one people, yeah.
When you ande jigo, wakunde yakai. Lo amma yenye lako, luma amma yene mako. Takulige nuko jiti reo mi bagi. Takulige nuko jiti reo mi bagi. Gambia tonke kabukene nechi Afrika. Gambia deka dubukene nechi Afrika. Gambia, Gambia Sikilin. Gambia, Gambia Kankilin. Let's live in peace, love, unity. Gambia, Gambia Sikilin. Gambia, Gambia Sikilin.
MBT Music. MBT Music.
Gambia, I go lady dear, ya hayesa. 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 Settle no more. What I hale ila Lady Nisilati Hoppe Bensi Ari One life ever to Gambian Nabe Gambia, together you me like Ego and the bolo.
This is the time for us to stand together and work hard. This is the hood forever. You want you walk Billy Gay. Lumami by one and take it one nation. Let's talk about the good attitude we have in Gambia. Different tribes, different religion, but one people. Yoku fast jump gonna ligue all things right. Jamoni na lol, mun hadal iblis ñu neen la. Nañu takku liggéey boole xoli te doon benn jàmm ak salaam lañu wax Gambia. One nation, one people, yeah.
When you ande ju bakunde yakay lo am yene la ko lu ma am nga yene mako takku liggéey ni ko ci réew mi baki takku liggéey ni ko ci réew mi baki Gambia ton ke ko gëna ne ci Afrique Gambia de ka du ko gëna ne ci Afrique Gambia seeking Gambia can killing. Let's live in peace, love, unity. Gambia making Gambia seeking
MBT Music. MBT Music.
Gambia, I'll call it lady dear, ya hayesa. 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 Settle no more. What I hale ila Lady Nisilati Hoppe Bensi Ari One life ever to Gambia Nabe Gambia, together you me like Ego and the bolo.
This is the time for us to stand together and work hard. This is the hood forever. You want you walk Billy Gay. Lumami by one and take it one nation. Let's talk about the good attitude we have in Gambia. Different tribes, different religion, but one people. Yoku fast jump gonna ligue all things right. Jamoni na lol, mun hadal iblis ñu neen la. Nañu takku liggéey boole xoli te doon benn jàmm ak salaam lañu wax Gambia. One nation, one people, yeah.
When you ande ju bakunde yakay amma yene lako luma am nga yene mako takku liggéey nu ko jiiti réew mi bëggee takku liggéey nu ko jiiti réew mi bëggee Gambia doon dëkk bu gën a ne ci Afrique Gambia dëkk du ko gën a ne ci Afrique Gambia sikilin Gambia can killing. Let's live in peace, love, unity. Gambia making love. Gambia sikilin.
MBT Music. MBT Music.
Gambia, I go lady dear, ya hayesa. 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 Settle no more. What I hale ila lady ndisi ladi hoppe ben si ari wallahi be bel toto Gambia nabe Gambia digela riu milad ego and bolo.
This is the time for us to stand together and work hard. This is the hood forever. You are Billy Gay. Lumami by one and take it one nation. Let's talk about the good attitude we have in Gambia. Different tribes, different religion, but one people. Yaku fast jump gonna ligue all things bright. Jamoni na lol, mun hadal iblis ñu neen la. Nañu takku liggéey boole xoli te doon benn jàmm ak salaam lañu wax Gambia. One nation, one people, yeah.
When you ande jibo bakunde yakay lo amma yene lako luma am nga yene mako takku liggéey nu ko jiiti réew mi bëggee takku liggéey nu ko jiiti réew mi bëggee Gambia doon dëkk bu gën a ne ci Afrique Gambia dëkk du ko gën a ne ci Afrique Jagandir la andal, no manera. Jackson, find on the summer man. nyanga sama nit la si sa wadu kure siri no sama na tunga Gambia déglu leen man ma wi looya jey na baba sama yaay na doomu ndey Adama Kande Adama yi borom basi yéen a ngi liggéeyal ci kii ni Gambia lii de wóor na ma si seen gaari seede koy ndolleel mu baadente ndolleel mu kilente alga kayro sabatini ñu ne mun na na faati Gambia Gambia mbékileen Gambia Gambia sikileen Gambia Gambia kankileen let's live in peace love unity Gambia Gambia mbékileen Gambia Gambia sikileen
MBT Music. MBT Music.
Gambia alkole lady dear ya hayesa 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 settle no moji What I hale ilab Lady in this iladi Hoppe ben si ari Walla bebel tutu Gambia nabe Gambia Ligela riu miladi Ego and bolo
This is the time for us to stand together and work hard. This is the hood forever. You want Billy Gay. Lumami by one and take kill one nation. Let's talk about the good attitude we have in Gambia. Different tribes, different religion, but one people. Yaku fast jump gonna leak all things bright. Jamuni na lol, mun hadal iblis nyune nen la. Nanyo taku ligay bole holy. They don't bend jamak salam lenyo wa Gambia. One nation, one people, yeah.
When you ande ji bakunde yakay lo amma yene lako luma am nga yene mako takulige no ko jiti rew mi bagi takulige no ko jiti rew mi bagi Gambia ton ke ko gëna ne ci Afrique Gambia de ka du ko gëna ne ci Afrique Gambia, Gambia seeking. Gambia, Gambia can killing. Let's live in peace, love, unity. Gambia, Gambia singing.
MBT Music. MBT Music.
Gambia, I go lady dear, ya hayesa. 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 Settle no more. What I hale ila lady this ilati hope ben si ari wala be bel toto Gambia nabe Gambia ligela riu milani ego and bolo.
This is the time for us to stand together and work hard. This is the hood forever. You want you are Billy Gay. Look at me by one and take it one nation. Let's talk about the good attitude we have in Gambia. Different tribes, different religion, but one people. Yaku fast jump gonna league all things bright. Jamoni na lol, mun hadal iblis ñu neen la nañu takku liggéey boole xoli te doon benn jàmm ak salaam lañu wax Gambia one nation one people yeah
When you ande ji bokk ndey ak baay loo am ma yéene la ko lu ma am nga yéene ma ko takku liggéey nu ko jiiti réew mi bëggee takku liggéey nu ko jiiti réew mi bëggee Gambia doon dëkk bu gën a ne ci Afrique Gambia dëkk du ko gën a ne ci Afrique Gambia, Gambia seeking. Gambia, Gambia can killing. Let's live in peace, love, unity. Gambia, Gambia making. Gambia, Gambia seeking.
MBT Music. MBT Music.
Gambia, I go lady dear, ya hayesa. 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 Settle no more. What I hale ila lady this ilati hope ben si ari wala be bel toto Gambia na
together and work hard. This is the hood forever. You want you are Billy Gay. Lumami by one and take it one nation. Let's talk about the good attitude we have in Gambia. Different tribes, different religion, but one people. Yaku fast jump gonna ligue all things right. Jamoni na lol, mun hadal iblis ñu neen la. Nañu takku liggéey boole xoli te doon benn jàmm ak salaam lañu wax Gambia. One nation, one people, yeah.
When you andee ju
Jalaf Arts.
ma kamale mo ala bo
Jalaf Arts.
ma kamale mo ala bo la nya choro mo aka ai pataki
Gambia.
Jalaf Arts
Oh, Gambia.
tambo afoye ma kamale mo
Tulaba kundi karajamo. Smiling coast of Africa.
tala na Gambia smiling kosi kanyo fasalen ko bu kanyo tuko ye mo clip bay bu kayo si samol jaminindi le ka foko lotito
Alinga Gambia kirimani. Tuluningelo lela Gambia.
Gambia di ay bu ka foy dala hanin ne loy sa fo ye wala re ni mbara nyaku ya ba bu kan to stop no for seven ngana mo bal mu tajam kuko itunna ya firi jam fadinko joring ngamo balu
Mabaja ubakula jari Masone sise Lala ke badrame Pature ifamboli Marisa mwenjai Pirinjai Payuti ju
rest in peace
Yes, ajuru teda bento
okay sioni jutola ka wudun kana jutum fanna kari jele fati yata ko sulu nyaku ya banda ba buon koy mandal garan venna ba kulu
Alinga ta Gambia Bunya jama be Gambia Sanau ya be Gambia le Gambia
okay Gambia Cairo celebrate si mailo lento la certificate ni fenfen nata na participate na bankundin timilito katinya nyimi kwa bileto timilito chocolito duntumale kokoliko sioni jutola kasiko ngana mobile mutajam kuko ko fuaro ni sani kunto ko kuto na la dinko katon fo koy nan ko livo Gambia patika duko celebrate Gambia biwo ma kamale Gambia kun kilin sin kilin ya kilin da kilin de kan kilin tan kilin buru bata kilin be don kilin Gambia dia ka ton fo koy nan ko ya budu joy dia
Birkaman korone Fonyi korone Korfenya korone Rusibin korone Banyuli sere kunda Bakaw nimbara Sukutan korone Nyomi korone Kiyan korone
You have been able to sort out your documents?
Yes, ma.
Thank you. Councillor.
So, Mr. Dibba, can you hand us the documents that you sorted out? It's on. Yeah. So, Mr. Dibba, can I please have the documents?
Yes.
Thanks. Mr. Dibba? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Okay. So there are 3 documents that are photocopies.
Yes. Yes, ma.
Do you know where the originals of those are?
Yes.
Where are they?
Well, the
The-
one, yes. The ones in original are written by myself.
Okay.
Those in photocopies were copies to me, either from the Director of Finance, the CEO, or the internal auditor. They are copied to me.
Okay, so you only have the copies?
No, so I don't have the originals with me.
Okay.
They are always copied to me
All right.
concerning issues. Yes.
That's fine. Chairperson, I apply to tender the 9 documents provided by the witness in a bundle.
The witness presented 9 documents which are attached to his statement. They are hereby admitted in a bundle and marked as LGC/SD/MKAC/002 in evidence.
As a commission, please. I'm grateful. Mr. Dibba? So you're chairperson of the Finance Subcommittee of Mansakonko Area Council, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, how many of you are on this committee?
5.
5 of you.
Yes.
Do you know who?
Myself,
Mm-hmm.
Famara Sedikan,
Okay.
Ansumana Sani, Chief Representative,
Okay.
Sura Sabali,
Okay.
Sheni Jadama.
Okay. And how were all of you chosen to be a member of this committee?
How?
How were you chosen? You said you were nominated
Yes.
as chairperson, but how were the rest of you chosen to be members of the committee?
Okay, after the elections, our first council meeting, these positions were to be filled. First the vice chairman, then the chairman of the finance subcommittee. Then people raised up their hands.
Okay, so people volunteered to be part of the committee.
Yes.
Okay. Was this the only committee that was formed at that first council meeting?
No.
Do you remember which other ones were formed?
We have the vice chairman position.
No, not the positions, the committees. So this is the finance committee.
This is finance committee. You
Yes.
have the establishment committee.
That was also formed at the first meeting?
Yes.
Okay. Which other one?
Then contract,
Okay.
health,
Okay.
education,
All right.
and agriculture.
Okay. So who decided that these were the committees that should be formed?
Yes.
I'm not sure you heard me. Who decided that these were the committees that should be formed?
Well, this is what we were informed of.
Who informed you?
The CEO,
Who was the CEO at that time?
Pashet Sise.
So there was no development committee formed at that time?
No. No.
Out of these committees, which ones were functional?
Well, we have the finance subcommittee, the establishment committee, the contract committee.
Okay, so only those three were functional.
Yeah, these are the most.
Did the Health, Education, or Agriculture Committee ever meet at all?
Yes, there is education committee, I said.
Sorry?
I said there is education committee
Okay, that one meets.
for scholarships and other things, in helping the needy ones by the council.
So the Education Committee sits to determine issues of scholarships.
Yeah.
Does this involve scholarships for council staff?
No, for the vulnerable.
For the vulnerable people?
Yeah.
So who sits on issues of scholarships for council staff?
No, okay, this is mostly by the education committee.
The Education Committee for council staff?
Yes, for council staffs and all, yes.
Are you aware of any scholarship or scholarships that were granted to Sidi Toure?
Sidi Toure, well, I know, I could remember he has applied for a personal loan, something like that. And yes, like Sidi Toure, the chairman, and one of the councillors from the university, they were all applying for scholarships for assistance. I could fully well remember that.
So the chairman, Sidi Toure, another councillor, had applied for scholarship.
Yeah.
So who sat over that application?
It was the education committee.
The Education Committee?
Yes.
Do you know who is on that committee?
Who?
Do you know who the members of that committee are?
Well, I cannot remember, but I know that Sira Sabali was the chairman.
Sira Sabali is the chair.
Yes.
Okay. And do you remember whether the chairman or Sidi Toure or the councillor that applied got scholarships from the council?
Well, I'm not too sure, because I know the chairman asked for a certain amount of money that was to be paid for his career, like the former councillor who was going in for his master's, something like that. They all apply for certain amount to be given to them, and I know it was given to them.
It was given to them?
Yeah.
So you remember for the chairman and the councillor, but not Sidi Toure?
Sidi Toure, I'm not too sure.
Okay. Do you know who the councillor is? The former councillor?
Karim Y. Dawo.
Karim Waidabo. Okay. What about when there's an application for loan? So you said Sidi Toure applied for a personal loan. Who would sit on this application?
Well, it was brought to the finance committee.
It would go to the finance committee?
Yes.
So did it come to you?
Then we discussed over the issue and finally approved it. It was I don't know, something like 50,000. Sum of 50,000.
Do you know what year this was?
How?
Do you know which year?
This was 2022, something like that.
2022.
Yeah, 2022, if my memory can serve me.
So who keeps minutes of the finance subcommittee meeting?
The administrative officer was acting as the secretary.
Okay, and what's that person's name?
Boakinte.
Buakinte.
Yes.
So if you sat on the issue of this loan, it would be contained in meeting minutes, right?
Yes.
Do you have those meeting minutes? Do you have those meeting minutes that relate to the loan applied for by Sidi Toure?
No, I cannot remember.
You can't remember?
No.
Are you able to note it down so that you can check your documents later to see whether you have it?
Thank you. I know I have it later here. Okay.
Have you noted it down?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Now, what is your role as Finance Committee, or what do you understand your role to be?
The finance?
Finance Subcommittee.
Yes.
What is your role?
Well, our role is to monitor the activities of the council, the financial activities of the council.
Okay.
And to address some burning issues.
Address some what issues?
Against?
I didn't hear you. You said to address some issues. What issues did you say?
Like issues of cash mismanagement.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, when you started, or when the subcommittee was formed, did anybody guide you as to what your role is, or provide you with legislation or regulations to let you know what you're supposed to do?
I can't get you properly.
When the committee was formed, did
Yes.
anybody guide you as to what your role would be?
No.
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 Did they provide you with any legislation?
No.
So how did you know what your role was and how you were supposed to go about it?
Well, we were just only doing things based on information from the CEO or advice from the CEO. Because there was nothing like an act provided to councils for councillors to know their roles in these fine subcommittees.
Okay. Now, during the course of your tenure, you became aware of the acts that related to the council, right?
Yes.
And did you try to get a copy?
No, because there were no copies available at all councils.
Did you check with the Ministry of Lands?
Anyhow, I have never.
You've never?
No.
Okay. So whatever you thought your role was what was told to you by the CEO?
Yes.
And this is Passe Cisse?
Yes.
Okay. So can you tell us what he said your role was? So it's to monitor the financial activities of the council.
That's right.
Okay. And to address
Some
cash management issues.
yes.
Was that all that the committee did?
No. For the disbursement of the revenues, like government subventions and the likes, for development purpose, we sit over it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, you know about the council's budget, right?
The council's?
Budget.
Yes.
Are you involved in the preparation of the budget?
Yes.
Can you tell us about your involvement in the preparation of the budget?
Well, we are involved in a sense that the budget is already prepared by the Director of Finance and CEO. So after the preparations, then the Finance Subcommittee would be invited to scrutinize it and see what to be adjusted or any other thing to be changed we could discuss on that issue.
Okay. And have you had calls to adjust any of the budgets that were presented to you?
Can I?
Have you had any reason to adjust any of the budgets that have been presented to you since 2018?
Yes, sometimes the budget for education scholarships normally are not sufficient enough, so we try to improve on those things.
Okay. Is that the only budget line that you...
And like NECOF, that's the National Youth Conference, normally held. We also provide youths with phone.
Is also what?
We also provide funds for the youths.
Okay, you provide funds for the youth.
Yes, NACOF.
Okay. So, do you reduce it or do you increase it?
Sometimes the amount given is too small, so we decide to, sometimes we do increase it.
Sometimes you increase it.
Yes.
So what about the development budget? Do you ever have calls to increase it?
The development budget.
Yes.
Yes. Development budget, sometimes Mansakongo with a very low income, without the subventions,
Okay.
the total revenue collection is very small. It's less than 1 million.
It's less than 1 million.
1 million.
Without the subventions.
Yes.
Okay.
So subventions have to come, and when they come, sometimes we have to budget those things. We have to work it out. What would go for on development, then salaries and the like. Otherwise, we will go into problems.
Okay. So before I go on, let me just ask you, do you have any rules of procedure for your committee?
Do we have?
Rules of procedure for your sittings, your committee sittings?
No.
What about for the General Council?
Do we have what for the committee sitting?
Yes. So like, do you have any rules as to how you're going to proceed?
No.
No. What about the General Council?
Whether we have procedures, so?
You have procedures?
Yes.
The committee or the council?
Okay, I don't understand.
Yes. So you said you have procedures, right?
Yes.
Okay. Are they in a document?
No.
Okay. So how do you know what the procedures are?
Well, the thing is, whenever there is meeting, you know, I write to every member of the committee. You have your letter in time to attend to the meeting.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so let me ask you something else. How do you make decisions at the committee level?
How do
you make decisions? If you have, I'm assuming when you have a meeting, you have an agenda,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Then you go through each agenda item.
Yes.
Yes.
On the invitation letter, the agenda is on the letter.
It's in the letter.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So when you've discussed one agenda item,
Yes.
how do you make a decision as to the way forward?
Well, it's thrown to the general body.
No.
Yes.
So I'm talking about, okay,
Yes.
the committee. Okay, so let's talk about the general body then. At a general council meeting.
Yes. At a general council meeting.
Yes?
Yes.
You have an agenda.
Yes.
You go through this agenda, one agenda item.
Yes.
How do you make a decision on the way forward?
Well, the agendas are normally, okay, in sequence. They will say, for example, okay, the agenda, the chairman will give report.
Yes.
The CEO will give report.
Okay.
The Director of Finance would give report.
Okay.
Then councillors would also give report, and AOB.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, say that the council has decided that you're going to give $5,000 to NACOF,
Yes.
right? Now, who decide? How do you decide? Do you vote?
Well, not necessarily to vote, but then it would be discussed within
Yes. So you discuss, and
come to an agreement.
so does everybody have to agree?
Yes.
So
No, you know,
what
always-
if there are some people or some councillors that don't agree to whatever the issue is?
When we have that, okay, we put it to vote.
So do you actually put it to vote?
Yes.
When have you done this?
Then majority carries the vote.
So yes, I agree. But when have you done this? Because going through the minutes of meetings that you have, I've never seen any issue put to vote.
I always say when the need arises, we will put it to vote.
So that's why I'm asking, has this ever happened?
No.
It's never happened.
It has never happened now.
Okay, so what I've seen from the minutes is that perhaps the chairperson or the chairman will say, this is what it is, and there'll be discussion. Some people are not in agreement, but it ends up passing anyway,
Yeah.
because the chairman has said that perhaps this is the best way to go.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm asking, is this the case?
Well, I can say yes to it, because we have never voted in any occasion, at any time, on such decisions. You see, and normally, it is either the CEO or the Director of Finance who do the budgeting. Okay, for example, okay, we say 200,000 to NECOF. Okay, if it's small, others would say no, let's add it, others would say no, this is enough, because there are other things to look after, like scholarships for the young ones and the like. So we will come to an agreement, actually.
Okay.
It's not anything imposed on us.
Okay. So have there been instances where, like, you've tried to increase the budget line for the scholarships and education or NACOF, and it has not happened?
No.
Okay, that's good. So how often does the finance committee sit?
Only when we have issues to address.
Okay.
Yes.
What about the general council?
The General Council is normally every 2-3 months.
Every 2-3 months?
Yeah.
But councillors are paid allowances every month.
Well, due to our financial situation, then we push it to every 2-3 months. Because sometimes when you want to summon meetings, they would say there is no cash.
That there's no what?
There is no cash.
There's no cash.
Yes, like to provide breakfast, lunch, and the likes.
Okay, so let me just confirm this, because I'm not sure I heard the answer. You get paid allowances every month, right?
Yes.
Right, but you sit every 2 to 3 months.
Yeah.
Now, when you sit, how long do you sit for? How often? Is it one day, several days?
No, it's only 1 day.
It's 1 day.
Yes.
And for how long?
It will take up sometimes up to 6 o'clock in the evening.
Okay. So who says that you can't sit because there's no cash for breakfast and lunch? Who tells you this?
Normally, when there is a meeting, you have to inform the Director of Finance.
Okay, so you tell the Director of Finance that you want to convene a meeting, and then he will tell you whether it's possible or not.
Yes, whether there is enough fund for it.
When you're preparing when the budget is being prepared, there's a budget line for your allowances, right?
Yeah.
And the food, the breakfast or lunch, I'm assuming that is contained in the budget, right? Is that right?
Well, okay, when we talk about budget there, it's only, I think, words. like, okay, 200 or 500,000 is budgeted for allowance, but does not mean that the physical cash is there.
So I understand that, but
Okay, fine.
I just need to know, is it provided for in the budget?
Yes,
It is?
yes.
Okay. Now, when the council sits and makes a decision, right, how do you ensure that that decision is implemented?
It depends.
Depends on what?
Mostly, the council would pass decision. Okay, then I think the CEO or the management committee is responsible for the implementation.
The management is responsible for the implementation.
Yes.
Okay. So what happens when the management does not implement the decisions of the council? Are there any repercussions?
No, I cannot remember.
You can't remember?
No.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you about a meeting that was held on the 19th of December 2018. All right. And one of the issues that came up at that meeting was overstaffing. Overstaffing.
Yes.
Right? Apparently, the establishment committee came up with a report that there was an issue of overstaffing at the council, and they had recommended overstaffing, and that there were some staff whose positions were not regularized, right? And they had said that those people should go home until their situations were regularized. Now, there's a portion of that meeting that says Mr. Sidisi Dibba of Quinella Ward stated that it means that the council is compromising its own decisions. He further lamented that it was management's report that the council is overstaffed, and based on that report, the establishment committee made their findings, and during the process, they came across a number of staff whose status were not regularized. He said they listed the names of staff and passed it to the council. And during the subsequent council meeting, it was recommended that the affected staff should go home until their status are regularized. But to their understanding, the CEO had regularized their status without consulting the establishment committee. Do you remember this issue?
Very good.
You do? So can you tell us about it?
Well, the CEO, in a sense, has contradicted himself, because it was at our meeting.
Sorry, you said the CEO said what?
Yeah, it was at a meeting, at the council meeting, that the CEO told us that there was serious overstaffing at the council.
Okay.
Okay, then we deployed the establishment committee to look into the matter.
Okay.
Yes, then after our findings, we have discovered that a good number of the staffs were just appointed, or they were just enrolled in the council without any appointment letter.
Okay.
Some of them were there it was all politically motivated at that time.
That was 2018.
It was all politically motivated at that time.
What was politically motivated? The appointment of the staff?
Yes.
Okay.
Because some of them were youth leaders, some of them are APRC militants. To know well, most of them were just there, they were just doing nothing absolutely.
Okay.
A good number of them were written, their names were all copied down and sent to the CEO to send them home until their positions were regularized. But to my surprise, these people were never sent home. Some of them were given appointment letters. So everybody there, I can't do anything about it anyhow.
So are these staff still at the council?
At the,
Are they still at the council?
well, three-quarters, most of them, some of them have gone on pension. Some of them were regularized, then deployed at the council.
Who regularized their positions?
Who?
Who regularized their...
The CEO was responsible, Sidisi.
Okay. And so at this meeting, he was asked about all of that, and he defended his position. Now, considering that this is a council, general council decision that those staff should go home until their status are regularized somehow. Was there any penalty that was imposed on the CEO for defying council orders?
Well, I think he has the executive powers. He's the CEO.
You think what, sorry?
I think he has the executive powers as CEO, the officer commanding. Yes.
Is that what he told you?
No, not that, but I mean, the council cannot sit down to decide on something that unanimously agreed upon by the council, and this is brought down by the CEO. So, what can we do, or what would I say?
But then your
It was
chairperson...
generally agreed. I think I have the list of their names.
Can I see that list, please?
Those people who have to go home, I don't know.
Or can you note it down so that after the break, during the break, you can look for the list?
Some of them, they were to go home for...
So could you note down in your notebook to show us that list after the break, so you can look for it during the break? Thank you. So we'll remember to ask you for those documents after the break. Now, there was also an issue that came up about Ibrahim Asane and 3 other revenue collectors. Do you recall that?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, that's another incident where the finance subcommittee sat on it and instructed the CEO to meet with the director of finance to sort out the issue of the shortages. Apparently, there were several meetings on that issue. Is that right?
The issue of...
The shortage of revenue, or financial mismanagement, whichever it is, but it involved Ibrahim Asane, Ansumana Sar, Lamin Balde, and Lamin DM Cham. Do you recall those issues and those meetings?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
I can recall it.
Now, you had cause to sit on that issue, right?
Yes.
And you had directed that the CEO and the CEO and the director of finance sort out the issue, find out how much the shortages were, etc., and report back to you.
Yeah.
There were several instances that you directed this, right?
Yes.
Now, did that ever happen? Did they ever come back to you and provide the details of the shortages and how they occurred?
No. They never come back to me.
Now, was anything done to the CEO?
Well, yes. When it was reported that Anshuman Sar Ibrahim Asane, Lamin Balde, and Lamin Cham. Lancham. Well, okay, first of all, to start with Ibrahim no, Lamin Balde.
Okay.
Lamin Balde's audit report was before we were elected as councillors.
Okay.
So we have nothing absolutely over that is because we don't know. It was not our time.
Okay.
Yeah, but then subsequently, another report from the Director of Finance concerning Ansumana Sar, Ibrahim Sane, Lamin Cham. When the letter was copied to me, then I wrote to these people, the people mentioned. I wrote to them and invited them to a meeting with the finance subcommittee.
Okay.
And at this meeting, Ibrahim Sane said his books and vouchers were with the CEO.
Yes.
So that anytime he goes to the CEO will tell him I'm busy or give me time, I have a lot of work to do. So he could not do that. He could not do the proper handing over of the cash collected. I think this is for a period of almost 4 years, amounting to 1,125,000.
Yes.
But this could not be confirmed by the finance committee for the simple fact that because there was no audit report. And we are no auditors, so it was just a verbal information given to us. But we cannot confirm. The only way we can confirm was to bring his books, and his books were never brought to the council or to the auditors for auditing for up to the time we left, 2023. His books are still at large.
And where is Ansumana Sar? Is he still with the council?
Ansumana Sar is still at the council. He's still at the council. These people, Ansumana Sar also gave the same, almost the same excuse that all his books and things are at the CEO's office. Sorry for Ibrahim Sane.
Oh, yes, it's Ibrahim Sane.
No,
My
okay.
apologies.
No, Ansumana Sar also said the same thing.
Okay.
That his books were with the CEO. But for Ibrahim, he denied the fact that he had $1,125,000 shortage because he has made some payments of which his vouchers are, those vouchers are with the CEO. And that could amount over 400,000. This is the word he said. It's almost over 400,000. That has been paid out of the 1,125,000 he was talking about.
He said that he paid 400,000.
He said he has paid almost over 400,000, and his vouchers are with the CEO.
So did he give an explanation for the balance 700,000 plus?
Well, no, he said if all his books and vouchers are checked properly, then the shortage would be less than what is written here. So we asked the CEO, the books and the vouchers, they are still at large.
Was the CEO questioned about these vouchers and books?
Well, I think Pastor is here. I think he can answer that. I'm not.
No, but as the finance subcommittee, you're in charge of making sure that there's no financial mismanagement, etc. So
Yes,
did you invite him to ask him about these vouchers?
Yes. All that we were told that the vouchers are there, they're going to look into it.
Who told you this? Passive?
Yes, Pasise.
Okay.
Yes.
So he
Then
told.
Ansumana Sar, he said this almost the same. And we went into a problem with I can remember, with the Director of Finance using his unfinished receipt GTR, of
Yes,
which he is also claiming some money that Ansumana Sar accepted. Ansumana Sar accepted paying some, and then there was a balance. And he has, I think he has written to him that he's going to pay the balance of the money. Okay, with the case of Lamin Cham, I think we had almost 60 to 59,420 dollars. He confessed that he used the money because he's a family man. When he's under pressure, he uses the money. He accepted it wholeheartedly.
Okay.
Yes. So from there, they were suspended. Later, a meeting was summoned where, with the CEO, where I stated that in reinstating these people, they have to pay half of their balances, the shortage, first, before they are reinstated, and that they will be deployed at another position, not the same position. That was the agreement we had at the meeting. But as I told you before, that the CEO has the superpowers. He has turned that decision down. I only saw these people reinstated. I don't know on what basis.
When you say these people, is it all 4 of them that were reinstated?
No, I think I wrote a letter concerning that.
Mr. Gay?
Yes, I think that's one. Can I read it?
Sure.
Huh?
Sure.
Following the reinstatement of the following revenue collectors, Lamin Balde, Lamin Cham, and Ansumana Sar, and having signed an undertaking to settle their individual shortages, the Finance Subcommittee is therefore requesting from you, as the Director of Finance, to supply us with the following information.
Yes,
That's
proceed.
That's a letter dated 18th May 2020.
Something like that, yeah, 18
Yes.
May.
Okay, Chairperson, this is exhibit LGC
Yes,
stroke SD stroke MKACO to the first
Yes.
Letter.
all right. The following information. The Finance Subcommittee wants to know how much money is involved in each of the 3 revenue collectors' cash shortage. The Finance Subcommittee also wants an update on the collector, Mr. Ibrahim Asani, and his fate. These things letter was written, there was a reminder, there was another second reminder, and nothing, absolutely, no response from the management, anyhow.
So there was no response from the management to any of these letters about these revenue collectors?
No.
Did this issue go to the General Council? Did the issue go to the General Council?
Well, okay, the matter was at the General Council, right? Everybody is aware of these things, these shortages.
But do you know why the chairman never did anything about these issues?
Well, no, I have no idea. I only I copy to the chairman, to the CEO, the director of finance, this copy, so that we want to know, but then to no avail.
Can I just ask, do you have the support of your chairman? Did you have the support of your chairman as a committee?
The support of the?
Of your chairman.
Yes, the chairman.
Yes.
Well, I cannot say anything.
I'm asking because there are several instances where there are serious issues at the council, and he's aware, and as your head, he's supposed to take action, make sure that the council takes certain action. So, for instance, this